actually, I feel kind of not so good, but mostly just tired. My throat doesn't hurt. It's just I just woke up a little bit ago, so I have like morning frog in the throat. But it doesn't hurt or anything. My hair is a mess. The only thing that looks decent are my lips because I have chapstick on them. But so tragedy struck this morning. So here is Mother, would you like to tell everyone why all of the ornaments are sitting out here?
The tree fell.
The tree fell. I was sleeping. I was tucked in my bedroom fast asleep when I heard Mommy screaming, "The tree fell!" She came to my room. She was like, "Oh my God, the tree fell, Fallon." And my dad's gone. He goes to work at like 3 or 4 in the morning because he drives an hour to get to his job. And we don't wake up my brother unless the house is on fire. And even then, we consider how bad the fire is before we wake him up. Like, will he be okay before we wake him up? That's a joke, by the way. It's just that Andrew is terrifying to wake up. So it was like 8 something in the morning, which is not my jam. But, yeah, the tree completely fell over. And we cleaned up the mess. We did lose a few more bulbs this time. Mostly just like some of these little ones that have the paint scraped. We didn't lose too many fancy ones. I think there were a couple of these red and green matte ones. But most of them were the little tiny ones that were at the top of the tree. Because when it fell over here, I think that they all hit the TV stand as it went down. But yeah, so we were, her and I, you know, the two shortest people in the house, were sitting there trying to like get our gloves on and push up the tree by ourselves. Because when we originally put the tree up, we had my friend with, well, Andrew and my mutual friend who is tall, and Dad and Andrew. So there was 5 of us pushing the tree up originally. What happened was the strings came loose, and one of the strings came loose and the other one snapped. So we think we need to get, some people are like, maybe you shouldn't get as big of a tree. What is that? Oh, that's the, I was like, is there a bug? It's just the thing to the fan right there. But yeah. Not the kind of exciting morning you want, but we were happy that our puppy, he's okay. His nose is okay. That's not a break. That's just his nose. And where is it? Is it over here? Oh boy. The last year when the tree fell, this was the only one that broke, and this just came loose. It just needed to be re-glued. Nothing happened to it this year. So, Mother, what do you think about this whole tree tragedy? My sentiments exactly. So, we got it back up, and we tied it back up as best we could. But yeah, so that was a not exciting way to be jolted away, because, like I said, she burst into my room, and I was like, and
I heard something fall.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just telling the viewers what happened. And no, I did not think, like, I was just like, oh my gosh, our tree fell. We got to get it back up. We got to get the water on it. We got to clean up the broken glass. I am not a good YouTuber, because my first thought was not, oh, let me grab the camera. I was like, I'll let them know after. But my arm is all covered in pokes from reaching into the tree and holding it. And on this side of my arm, I don't know if you can, yeah, there's where a bunch of sap got on it. And right there where it's super red, tinsel had gotten stuck on me. And when I went to pull the tinsel off, I didn't realize that there was sap on me too. And it ripped a bunch of my arm hair off. Yeah. So that's what our morning has been. We had to clean up all the spilled water, and thankfully we don't, like, I think we only actually lost like maybe 6 or 7 baby bulbs and then like 3 big ones, but they weren't, we didn't lose any of the super special ones. Lot of tinsel. Tinsel is beautiful until you have to clean it all up off of the floor. Yay. I blame myself because I gave them twine that I had used, and apparently the twine wasn't very strong. Like, it wasn't good tree tying twine. Yeah, you say it better. So that's not what we needed to do and not what we have scheduled for. Because it already took us a long time. That's what really, because Mom didn't feel well, it took us several days to get the tree fully decorated. So frustrating. And no, we're not getting a smaller tree. Actually, we might get a smaller tree just because we were discussing way before the tree fell, because it's been up for 2 weeks. That's what we're like. It's been up for over 2 weeks and it was fine. But we were thinking about getting a tree where we can use the fireplace. So yeah, that's been the day. Right. Day 13. Well, it hasn't started out that great. We got ourselves, I'm gonna go with this as a caramel marshmallow. And also, I just was trying to get to work from all the chaos, but I do have gingerbread dough that has to chill for 10 hours. And I packed my lunch. I have some crackers, some fruit cake, some garlic bread, and some soup. It's a Tuscan style vegetable and potato soup. You know what, we can just drop that in there. I'll just eat that later. Oh, number 13. Wait, I got the top 2. Second row. Alright. Radiance. Fennel, nettle, and peppermint. Huh. Okay, we got the ingredients out. This one requires some coffee and some rum, which I have with the vanilla mixed in here. But we gotta get going. Alright. I just got home, and my wig is a mess. Everything's a mess. But I had a pretty standard day at work. Didn't get to slip away today, but that's alright. I would rather be busy. My work is doing some shady corporate stuff, though. We're not too pleased about. But I'm going to go ahead and take off my makeup and wig and end Vlogmas day 12. Today's the 12th. Or was the 12th, because it's past midnight, actually. Oh, wait. I'm going to end with this pun that I read. Why should you be afraid of a pirate duck? They have the power to release the quack. I read that at work and I almost fell out of my chair.